assistant professor in Department of Marine Engineering at Ahmed Universities. Okay, now today I going to discuss about the design of machine element subject. In this subject, I going to discuss the topics bearings topics. What is the bearings? We know about the very important machine elements. Okay, yeah, bearings is a machine element which is supports another moving machine elements known as bearings. Okay, generally mainly this bearing it permits relative motions between the contact surfaces of the members while carrying the load. Okay, for the main purpose of bearing is to support the loads and to reduce the friction. So main classification of the bearings is the two classifications. One is ball bearing, another one is roller bearings. The ball bearings again classified into two categories. One is radial ball bearings and thrust ball bearings. Then again this radial ball bearings, the three categories: the deep groove ball bearings, angular contact ball bearings and 4-point contact ball bearings. Again the thrust ball bearings is classified into three categories. One is a single direction thrust ball bearings, double direction ball bearings and angular contact ball bearings. Okay. The next, the roller bearings classified into two main categories. One is radial roller bearings and thrust roller bearings. The radial roller bearing again classified into four categories. One is cylindrical roller bearings and needle roller bearings, taper roller bearings and spherical roller bearings. Okay. The next, thrust roller bearings again classified into cylindrical thrust roller bearings, needle thrust roller bearings and taper roller thrust bearings and spherical thrust roller bearings. Now this rolling contact bearings. What is the rolling contact bearing means? The rollers or balls are placed in between shaft and bearings. That means shaft and bearings means inner races and outer races through which the rolling contact is made between the fixed and moving machine members. Hence these are called rolling contact bearings. In rolling contact bearings, the friction is very less. So it is called as anti-friction bearings. In rolling contact bearings, mainly this balls are used in rolling elements. In rolling contact, balls or rollers are used in the rolling element. The rolling motions between fixed and moving bodies. This is a low starting and running friction. The lubrication is not required. The more initial cost. It is also called as already I told the anti-friction bearing. Why? Because of anti-friction bearing is a very less, very minimum friction and wear to maintain accurate shaft alignment. So types of rolling contact bearing is the two categories: ball bearings and roller bearings. Again already I discussed ball bearings is a deep groove ball bearings, self-aligned ball bearing, angular contact ball bearings and thrust ball bearings. Then roller ball bearing is again four category: taper roller ball bearing, spherical roller ball bearing and cylindrical roller ball bearing and needle roller ball bearings. So this is the roller ball bearings. Instead of balls, the roller is fixed in between inner races and outer races of the bearings. So this is a cylindrical, exact cylindrical shape. This is the roller bearings were shown in the figure. Okay, the types of roller bearings: cylindrical roller bearings, spherical roller bearings, needle bearings, the tap roller bearings. Okay, the cylindrical roller bearings. So mainly this rolling element are exactly the cylindrical shape. That cylindrical element is in between inner layer and outer layers. These bearings have short loaders guided in gauge. So mainly this gauge means this is to avoid the slip of the rolling elements. Okay, this is a grooved part. So the line contact withstand the very high load. The cylindrical roller bearings to compare than the ball bearings, this is withstand the high load. Have a lowest coefficient of friction. Friction is very less. The high speed of applications used for high speed of applications and high load carrying capacities. Next, spherical roller ball bearings. Okay, in this bearings, this rolling element is spherical instead of cylindrical shape. It is a spherical shape. This is mainly this for self-aligning bearing also. It's called as self-aligning bearing. So depending upon the load and the direction, this is automatically this aligned for themselves. Okay, they have the self-aligning bearings. The misalignment or the order of the only the very slight degrees range of degrees 1.5 degrees. Heavy loads and moderate high speed is used for these applications. So needle ball bearings, the elements are a very needle shape. These bearings are relatively slender, completely fill the space so that the gauge is not needed. Why? Because of the gauge is not needed. Here this entirely this rolling end bed is very needle stage, easy to fix. This not don't slip the other places. So that's why this gauge is not needed. Mainly this heavy loader used when the oscillatory motions. When oscillatory motion conditions, they used for heavy loads. That application is used for needle bearings. The tap roller bearings, the same type of the roller bearings, the cylindrical shape, but the cylindrical shape is the taper roller, taper cylinders. Mainly this bearings is used for the both axial load and tangential load, axial load and radial load. Okay, the taper roller bearings are commonly used for applications required for support for the both radial and axial loads, such as automatic wheel hubs, truck axles, industrial machineries. These are applications of taper roller bearings. Their design allows them to handle the combination of large radial and axial loads, just large axial loads, making them suitable for heavy duty applications. The application of roller bearings, taper roller bearings. It can both radial and axial loads used for gearboxes, for heavy trucks, bevel gauge transmission, and lathe spindles, etc. This application for taper roller bearing. Thrust ball bearings, it is used for heavy axial loads and low speed applications. This is thrust ball bearings. Needle roller bearings, it uses small diameter of rollers. They are used for radial load at very slow speed conditions. This is application of needle roller bearings. They have the advantage of light weight and occupy the small space. These are needle bearings. They are used in aircraft industries, bench drill spindles, etc. These are needle roller bearings. These are application of roller bearings. Okay, that's all this session. Roller bearing is completed in this class. Thank you.